Hey guys, Iron Spider-Man here with another comic book video, of course. I've been meaning to do this video for like 2 weeks now. I've just been so busy with both my jobs and the holidays and everything. But I'm gonna be showing you what I got at Steel City Comic Con December. It's local to the Pittsburgh area. It was on December 6th, 7th, and 8th that weekend. So yeah, let's just dive right into the video, the books. It's gonna get, I always put the boring stuff first and then move to the exciting stuff last. So, as you guys know, I'm a huge Green Lantern fan, and every time I see issues 48 to 51, I just buy them. And this was in Mylar. It's a beautiful copy. So, always drawn to Mylars too, especially if it's a book I need. Not that I need extras. I think this is like the fourth or fifth copy I have of this book. Then he had one, same issue. It was autographed by Daryl Banks, which is right there. Blends right in. I like that one. Signature sort of blend where it's not like, across his chest or like covering up his face or something. Like where it doesn't take away from the book and it just presents very nicely. 49. Great cover. Also, Daryl Banks signed it. It's right there. And these arrows aren't on the book. It's on it's on the bag, which I'll be changing out. Issue 50, same thing. Banks is right there. 51. This one's a little more beat up, but a couple spine ticks. But I thought with the signature, it's okay. And this book isn't 51 for some reason isn't as valuable as a couple of the others, but what I want to do, and I think when I'll finally stop getting the copies of these issues, is I want to get 48 to 51 all 9.8s. So if anyone knows anywhere I can get that, please let me know. Batman issue 568. This is the first appearance of Cassandra Cain. Very underrated character alongside Stephanie Brown, I think, in the Batman universe. Yeah, I didn't change any of these bags and boards out yet. I'm going to. These are probably all going to be Mylar books. Joker Last Laugh. Beautiful Brian Boland art. Like an idiot, I bought this without realizing it's 6 issues. So, guess that's on me, but I just love how he's tossing the DC logo there. Couple Iron Man back issues. Iron Man 211. 268. 285. 288 with like the holographic cover. 290. 297. Issue 10. So I have the entire Salvador Larroca Matte Fraction run. But I think it was both copies of where his face here is the Iron Man helmet, not the Tony Stark face. So I picked that up. Issue 29. This is the variant edition, the Marvel frame, anniversary frame. So now we're getting into some of the better stuff. So, regular guy I go to, had a bunch of new Amazing Spider-Man stuff. As soon as I walked in, he goes, "There's your box right there." He goes, "I got 10 new books in there." So, all in Mylar too, which is beautiful. So, 123. And, of course, he gave me a great deal on all these. I didn't pay any of these prices. This is a beautiful copy, though. There's, like, no chipping, great corners. Colors amazing on here. Like I don't think the camera does it enough justice. This color is just pops. 132. Now, again, color in here is amazing. Like no spine ticks or dents. Maybe like an indent there. One thing though, I never usually do this, but it has a Marvel date stamp. Now I've heard that not that I would send this book in, but I heard CGC doesn't take that into effect because a lot of comic book stores would do that, would stamp their book like when they came in. Also, I've never had a book stamped, So I thought, it doesn't really affect anything. It's kind of cool because it's a little bit of history. And also, this is what, February 14th, so Valentine's Day. Um, so I just, I looked at it, I'm like, okay, it's kind of cool. I'll buy it. What the hell? 141. Again, beautiful copy. $142. I always loved this cover. Him shooting right through his head. Mysterio, I've always liked him as a villain. I thought they did a great job with him in Far From Home, except that he was a product of Tony Stark's stuff. As you guys know, I'm not a big fan of the new MCU Spider-Man movies, but I did like Mysterio. 170. Altogether, I think all these books, including the next one, I don't know if there's any after that, I got all for like 120 or something like that. All Mylar, all, higher grade Spideys. $195. Also, I haven't taken the time to actually research this. I don't know what this means with the line. I've seen that on a few books. I have a few of those books, but I don't know what that's supposed to mean. If anyone knows, please leave a comment. But I don't think it means anything, but I could be wrong. Probably means the book's worthless with my luck, but who knows. 220. Moon Knight. Heard for Moon Knight they're eyeing, I think, Daniel Radcliffe for the Disney Plus series. I'd be okay with that. I think he needs to do something other than be known for Harry Potter. 227. Black Cat. Loved her in the Spider-Man PS4 video game. Thought she was really well done. Maybe we'll get to see a live-action version of her one day. 229. Juggernaut versus Madam Web. 303. Some Todd McFarlane art. 307. Kind of creepy looking chameleon face. Marvel Authentics. I believe this is supposed to be issue 1 of the Amazing Spider-Man, the 1999 series. And this is just a variant. Again, I got this in a package deal. The box is blank. Some in that box when they released this, some of them had original sketches in there by Romita. But I'm happy with this. I think it's really cool when you get to see pencils and it's not too expensive, because a lot of the times they do 1 in 200 variants or something insane like that. Amazing Spider-Man 569. This is the Gradnoff variant. Great. I always love close-ups of Venom. You can see his teeth and his disgusting tongue. It's like it's coming right at you. Amazing Spider-Man 571. Great anti-Venom variant. Love anti-Venom. Wish they would do more with him. Marvel Action Spider-Man 10. This is the John Boy Myers variant. Again, I got this in a package deal with one of the guys I go to, so I think he had listed at 75. I didn't pay 75 for it. Probably paid closer to 50. But yeah, so that's some of the boring to exciting stuff. Now I'm going to get into the 3 graded books I got. Now, this the only reason I'm including this to show is because it showed up the day of con. I got this on comiclink.com. Green Lantern 29. It's an 8.5 CBCS. It's the first appearance of Black Hand, who's this guy, but obviously a little different from, if anyone's familiar with Jeff Johns' run and beyond of Black Hand, what he's like. He's the leader of the Black Lantern Corps now. But But I figured, so I have all of I have all the 90s run of Green Lantern and up, which is all I really care about. The old stuff is kind of, kind of lame. But I figured I'd get, John Stewart, Guy Gardner, First Black Hand, First Sapphire, um, the number one for Sinestro. I want to get the keys of the beginning ones, but other than that, I'm just content with the books I have Green Lantern wise. And of course, last two books, obviously Amazing Spider-Man graded keys. Actually, I don't know. So they're both the same grade. I don't know which one would be viewed as more important. So you know what? I'll just put both up at the same time. So on the right here, Amazing Spider-Man 21, 7.5, off-white pages. This isn't really significant to me, but it's the second appearance of the Beetle, Human Torch cover and appearance, Spider-Man pinup. Again, just great old book. Pretty good grade. I paid, I want to say $2.25 for it. I think that's what it was. And Amazing Spider-Man 440 or 41, 7.5, off-white to white pages. This, of course, is the first appearance of the Rhino. I think so. What I did, the guy had this first. I'll bring it a little closer. The guy had this book first, and he had it at $5.50. So I was, counting my money, seeing what I could pull out of my bank account, which was probably a bad idea. And I looked up what it was worth. And a 7.5. Go Collect had this, I think, around $480, $500, somewhere around that range. So I wasn't going to pay $5.50 for it. So I had bought stuff from this guy before, and he knew me pretty well. So I went to him and I asked. I said, "Hey, I don't have the money right now. I can get it tonight. Because this was Friday night, and I'm there Saturday, which he knows I always come 2 days. I'm like, I'll be here tomorrow. Could I, if I got all the money together, could I give you $480 for this book?" And he kind of, he looked at the book, took about 5 seconds, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll do $480 for you." I said, "Great." I was like, "Could you, put it aside, hide it for me so no one accidentally buys it?" He goes, "No problem." Took it right off the shelf, put it away for me. So next day I walked right up to him. He already had it in a package for me. He goes, "You good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." Handed him the money. So I figured, I got it for what it's worth. I didn't overpay, I don't think. So got that, very happy. So, he was like, "Are you eyeing anything else?" And he had a few other books. This guy always has insane books. He has like Amazing Spider-Man 5, 10, 11. Always has like 3 copies of 129. Has like 5 copies of number 101 and 100. So he always has great books, and he was, he had a Morbius 101, I think, it was a 7.0. I think he had it for 5 something. He goes, "I'll give you," it was like 5.75 maybe. He goes, "I'll give you 5 on that if you're looking for another deal." I was like, I don't have that much money. I can't. So he made a list as I was walking around the con. I didn't know this. He made a list of books that, he had bought on Comic Link and stuff. And he put like 4 or 5 books on this list. And he goes, "Look," and this was one of them. He goes, "Here's a list of books." He goes, "I'm just trying to get rid of a lot of this stuff." He goes, "This is what I have it listed at. This is what I paid for it." So I think he had this listed at like $275 or $300 or something. He goes, "I'll sell it to you." He goes, "You did a great deal with this." He goes, "I like you. I'll give it to you for what I paid for it, because I bought it like years ago. I'm fine with just breaking even on it." So I'm pretty sure this was $225. I paid him $125 in person, and I PayPal'd him the rest. That's how I got that deal. So yeah, one of the best cons I've actually had in a while. Super excited. Spent way too much money as per usual. I'm sure I'm not the only one who deals with that. But yeah, thanks for checking out my video, guys. I hope to do another video soon, but I don't know what I'm gonna do it on. But yeah, I'll see you next time.